Hello and welcome to our video on how to use, in this case, a 4.5 inch angle grinder. In this video we'll be showing some of the equipment and some of the personal protective equipment, the PPE used when operating this machine. In this video, Kevin, who is already wearing some protective PPE such as steel toe caps and work trousers, will be showing us some of the equipment and also how to operate this bit of equipment. First of all, we look at the PPE. When grinding, these things are especially needed as sparks fly everywhere, basically. First of all, we're looking at the face guard. As sparks fly all over the place, it's also good to have maybe some head equipment on because your hair might catch. Second, we look at earmuffs. The noise level of this machine is higher than 90 decibels, so personal protective equipment for your ears is needed. Gloves, which are very handy because the sparks will hit your hands, and goggles, these for smaller jobs. Second, we look at the some of the discs that we use in this process. First, we look at a disc used for polishing or buffing. Second, we look at a grinding disc. This disc is thick for use on thicker materials and for long use. Do not use this disc for cutting. It's not designed for it. Now we look at a cutting disc. This disc is thin. This is used for cutting thin pieces of metal. There is also a cutting disc which is a little bit thicker, which can be used for thicker bits of metal. Now we look at a masonry grinding disc. This disc can cut stone, basically. Now we look at these two discs, which are used for cutting tiles and ceramics. The next most important thing when using an angle grinder is knowing how to change these discs. First of all, we always make sure that it is unplugged, as you can easily hit the trigger on the grinder when changing these discs. You press the stop button at the back of the grinder, and using the tool provided, you turn the nut anti-clockwise, removing the nut and removing the disc. For placing the disc back on, it's just simple as putting this process in reverse. Tightening the nut in a clockwise motion and using the tool to give it a little extra tightening. Now, after putting on the PPE and setting up the metal, grinding can be done. As you can see, Kevin here has put on all the PPE, the face guard, the earmuffs, the gloves, and as he is wearing his personal protective clothing anyway. Other protective clothing is overalls or even a leather apron if a lot of work is being done. And now also with the metal set up and marked where to cut, in this case, as Kevin has a cutting disc in the grinder, Kevin can proceed with the job in hand. After the job is done, always turn off the power and unplug the machine. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, refer to my friend Kevin Gill here. Bye! Daddy on there. Right?
Yeah.
You see us here now?
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
That's fine there. Press the red button again.